Good morning, everyone. What is this? Sorry. This is Tuesday. Ooh, it's gonna be a long week. I'm sorry. Oh, man. Baker, Montana is about 40 degrees, bumping around 38 to 40. Cold. Wind, with the wind. There's snow down south of us, just a little bit down south. So, ain't that far. In fact, I got a couple of drops on my window earlier. Just, that was it. It wasn't nothing else. So, hope everybody's doing good. Ain't much to report here. Just fluctuation in the weather. We was bumping 70 degrees. Oh boy, was that yesterday or day before yesterday? Upper 60s to say the least, and yeah, it was nice. But now it's cold, so that just tells us again we need to be prepared for whatever comes about, because you never know these days. Used to you could kind of forecast the weather. In fact, I'm gonna sit right here. You could kind of forecast, well, it's getting about this time of year, so we need to do this and do that, and when I used to hunt, I had a big carport, and my neighbor behind me had, a big carport as well. And we'd go hunting, we'd get our meat and we'd hang it out, up on that carport, hang it up, let it kind of air out, get some of that a little bit of that wild out of it, so that's what we would do. So now it's just like, you can put it out one day, it's, upper 30s, which is good. Freezing better. But and then the next, now it's just like the next day it's like 60 degrees. I'm like, so you don't know. And I mean, we're up here, 3 hours from the Canadian border, and 3.5 hours at least, and we're having 60 something odd degree weather. Though, you got to be prepared for either or these days, because you can't tell anymore what it's going to do. Predictions kind of out the window. They don't work anymore like they used to. Hope everybody got their preps together. I don't know. I've heard several people say we're going to have another hard winter. Like I just went through saying, who knows? But got to be prepared for that. Electrical outage, road closures, and yeah, most of us have vehicles. A lot of us have vehicles that we can go pretty much anytime, anywhere. But how that affects a lot of people is the delivery of food and goods to the different stores that you shop at. So that's where you gotta really make sure you got enough stuff. And people still talking about food shortages and things. Yeah. delays on deliveries. California's put up so many restrictions on the actual trucks, you know, a certain year and all this stuff. And good Lord, California, you need to get off your butt and get this stuff shipped out, and y'all can, you know, worry about all that crap later on, because that ain't, you know, this, y'all are hindering the whole shipping deal, you know. And there's other delays, you know, other causes for delays, but you don't need to be the one, you know, on the West Coast. That's ridiculous. I would say I would ship everything away from the West Coast. Go southern. Go a little bit north. Something. I don't know. I'm not a shipping guy. But, you know, I know that there's a lot of nonsense going on. Leave it to California, I guess, to mess things up. I'll probably get some people saying, you know, bad mouthing California, but it is what it is. So, can't help you. Other than just prepping and things like that, we just keep doing what we're doing. I'm going to get rid of this big cooler I got, because it takes up half the back end of the car, which is okay, I guess, but I'm going to actually, somebody's going to give me a smaller cooler, and I'm going to use that and see if that will be better than this large one, because it takes a lot of ice for this big one. And if I had a way of sectioning it off, I would do that. But I even thought about milk crates. That would be something. So I may even think about that. I mean, I can buy those, and I think there's a few I've seen here and there, so I may check that out. Looking at Corporal's Corner, put out a video, kind of an abandoned house, junk and all that, and utilizing junk and what you can find around abandoned properties and junkyards and trashy places or whatever, and making shelter and utilizing different containers for capturing water and cooking and things like that. So Corporal's Corner, check him out. He has pretty good stuff. I like him. Prepper Nation been doing live every morning, for the most part, I think. John been putting out every morning, and unfortunately that's about the time that we have meetings every morning. So I'm not really able to jump in there on that. So, but put out some good information, Prepper Nation. Other than that, guys, not a whole lot going on to say. So, said keep your head on 360. Be aware of your surroundings. Know what's going on around you. Don't get so caught up into this media and all this news stuff, because it can be a diversion. Could be trying to distract us, pull us away from something else that's actually going on. So 360 all the way around. Make sure, don't get so locked in, tuned in on one particular thing because it makes you mad, and I'm just, no. We gotta cool, calm, and collective, and pay attention to other things that's going on. Yeah, okay, I see you over there, but what's really going on, you know? So be prepared. And let's prep for a hard winter. They kind of predicting we're going to have some more ice and everything else. So, you know, Texas and the southern states learn the lesson, I hope. And maybe be more prepared this time. Primitive skills, do your primitive skills. I always say that. Learn something. You just don't have to learn, you don't have to be a master. Just learn a few things, primitive skills, primitive ways of doing things. And then you'll be able to make the things that make things happen. Guys, take care. I just wanted to shout out. I hadn't been on in a while. I gotta go check out and see what's going on over here. Y'all be safe and have a great day.